Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Shaw and welcome to Tipton for the opening of the 2014-15 Women's British League season, and what a year we have in store. A fantastic array of talent across all the divisions, none more so in the Premier, where we're going to focus a lot of our attention today. Ormsby are trying to retain their title after a fantastic year last year. They've got a lot of title rivals, most particularly in the of Draycott East Midlands. We're going to hear from both of their players now, Sarah Burge and Emma Vickers. Sarah, welcome to British League. Just how excited are you to be here?
I'm very excited to be here, and it was when I was in Newcastle for the Grand Prix. Alan told me maybe if I was interested to play for Ormsby, so I said yes, and then he emailed me later and I agreed to play. I'm very happy.
The team that Ormsby had before you joined was already a very strong team, but with you in the team, they are now probably the favourites to win the league. How much pressure have the girls put on themselves to win the competition?
They already had a very good team, but this year there is another team which is very good, so Alan wanted 4 strong players and to be very solid.
For you joining Ormsby, you're joining a very illustrious team with a lot of a high reputation. How excited are you to be playing for a club like Ormsby?
I'm very proud to play for Ormsby. I didn't go to the club yet, but I will probably go maybe for the next match of the Women's British League, and yeah, I'm very, very happy.
For the people that don't know a lot about you, we've seen you in a few of the Grand Prix, but just tell us a bit more about your career in table tennis.
When I was junior and cadet, I played a lot of tournaments, international tournaments for the French team, like Europeans twice, and I went to the World Championships in India. And this year, I went to the semi-final of the national championships in France.
Yeah, Alan was telling me about that last night, that you made the semi-finals. Now that seems like a big accomplishment because the standard of French table tennis is high.
Yeah, there are a lot of good players in France, and I was sitting number 16 and I came 3 and 4, so yeah, I was very surprised and happy.
Now I imagine as a season, not just in British League, but a season as a whole is a very important one for you. What goals have you got for this year?
Well, I play in Pro B in France, which is the second league, and yeah, the level is very high, so I just would like to win the more matches and I can, and maybe come to play some other Grand Prix, and I don't know.
And just finally, the Ormsby girls that they've got already, they're all very big personalities, they all get on very well. How have you joined that? Have you been welcomed in nicely into that group?
Yeah, I knew all the girls before. Karina and I played in the same club in France a few years ago, and I know Chloe, I know Maria too, so we get on well, all the girls, and with Alan too.
Emma, you finished runners-up as a team last year. What's the mood like in the team this time around?
I think it's very positive. I mean, we've got 2 new players this time. We've got Abby, who we've pinched from Burton, so we feel quite bad about that. But and we've got Natalie as well. Both high-ranked, sort of, than the last players last year. So, me and Abby train together all the time, so I think we're feeling really good about it.
Yeah, it has to be said, it looks like it's going to be you and Ormsby again challenging for the title. What do you make of them as a squad now that they've got Sarah Burge in the team?
I mean, obviously they're much stronger now they've got Sarah as well, because she's a really good defender. But, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, me and Abby both like playing against defence, so we're just looking to have good games and enjoy it, really.
For you personally, what's your goal for the season?
I think this season I really want to try and improve my ranking a bit more. I mean, last season I struggled a bit. I didn't play too many tournaments because I was busy with uni. But this season I'm going to enter more and hopefully get back up there.
It is a problem when you get to your age. You've got uni and you've got other commitments. How difficult is it to try and remain at the peak of your abilities when you've got so many other opportunities?
It's difficult. I mean, all these young players coming up who don't have the kind of responsibilities we have with like work and uni work, etc. But my uni's been really supportive, and I'm actually staying on there even longer. So hopefully they can continue to support me and I can continue to play. It
has to be said, while you've been at uni, you've been in a squad that's one of the best table tennis university squads of all time. That must have been beneficial for your training.
Yeah, I mean, we won the Bucks men's and women's this year and last year, so we've had a really good few years. And we're really hoping to sort of continue it and continue to have players come and develop it even further.
We touched on it earlier that you've pinched Abby. She goes up against her old team first. What's her mood like at the moment?
I think knowing Abby, she feels a bit bad that she's kind of like, gone against their team. But she trains at Draycott, we train together, so she is Draycott, so she feels alright about it.
And obviously for you, first up, 2 nice matches to get yourself warmed up. What have you got a goal for British League average this year? You did well last year, of course.
I think I'll be happy with about 7 or 8 out of 10 this year. I think my goal is just to beat someone ranked above me, and then I'll be happy.
Well, there you have it, the words of 2 of the finest players that the league has to offer. Make sure you stay with us throughout the weekend on Twitter, on the website and on YouTube and Audio Boom for all the latest action and news.